What's going on, you guys? What's going on? What's going on? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What's going on? All right. Listen, I'm here. I woke up from a nap. I didn't, took me a shower. I'm fresh faced. Okay, if y'all can tell, I'm fresh faced, and we are here. We're here to talk, honey. That's what we're here to do. No, Chasing does not come on tonight. Chasing comes on tomorrow night. I think it's only Chasing Atlanta that comes on Wednesdays, but the other shows come on Thursdays, y'all. So that's pretty much the gist of that. But yes, we're here. What I finna say? Yeah. So y'all, I was gonna do a story time later, but I got another live to do a little bit later anyway. So I'm not really gonna worry about it right now. But I might do it tomorrow. It really just depends. And listen, before anybody gets into their things about the type of videos that we doing right about now, let me tell y'all. Real Housewives of Atlanta is a hot topic right now. So if you're wondering why y'all getting a lot of housewives related videos, this is why. Because that's all that's over my timeline is housewives this, RHOA, RHOA. That's all I'm saying. So with that being said, I got to feed the people what they, got to feed the people some kind of way. So, I'm just, giving it what I think I can. So, that's the only reason why y'all getting these type of videos, because that's all we've been talking about is housewives. Like, that's literally all that the people been talking about. It's really no good stories out there that's really worth my time or really worth me discussing, to be honest. Like, it's really not. Like, I know the Nolan Wells stuff, but I be trying to stay away from those serious stories because because I think y'all come here to laugh and shit. Yeah, and occasionally cry whenever I'm going through something or something like that. But I don't know. Just depends on how I feel. Scotty with the 18-year-old face and almost 40 is insane. You know what? You know what's so crazy? I still cannot believe that I'm almost 40, which is a blessing within itself, honey. Like, me being almost 40 and looking the way that I do is a blessing. You know what I mean? Because I take care of my skin and all of that different stuff. Because that's one thing I do not play about. I do not play about my skin. I don't play about my hair. I don't play about my eyebrows. Like, I don't play about none of that shit. Like, I like to look my best every single time. But lately lately I've been going through things. So if you notice, I really ain't been dressed up for videos like that. Like, I've been kind of taking y'all back to me being real simple, like me coming on screen with the white beaters on like I used to back in the day. Like, I'm just being real laxed right about now. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to be laxed and feel laxed, because I've been going through some stuff. You know what I mean? So I just want to feel laxed and not feel pressured to have to be so put together when I come on camera. You feel what I'm saying? But let me see what moderators are in here because we're nearing the 5-minute mark. Okay, we got Aaliyah, Brittany, and Norris. So I think those are the only two moderators that are here. So y'all already know what to do. Make sure the chat is clean. Make sure that everybody's engaging. Make sure that the people are liking and subscribing. And make sure that you guys are lighting up the chat with nothing but fire as we continue on, okay? Because you guys do know that the fire gets me lit. That means this is going to be a lit conversation, and I'm here for it, okay? And there's Ravine right there, okay? So you guys, let's go ahead and get into tonight's show. And I don't foresee this show being too damn long. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't really think it's gonna be that long, but we're gonna have a little bit of something to talk about. So let's get into tonight's topic, which is more so a Real Housewives of Atlanta topic. And I got this from Mr. Housewives. It's a Housewives blog called Mr. Housewives and stuff like that. And I think his real name is Marcus. And I've been following his blog for a mighty long time. I get a lot of my tea from his blogs. I get a lot of the topics from his blogs, and you know, I always give him his things whenever I take something from there and make it a talking piece and shit like that. So shout out to Mr. Housewives or whatnot. There's the jail slayer. There you go. What's going on, girl? All right, now, granted, let me just also say this before we get into the things, okay? Let me know right now, because it's 50 of you guys in here so far. Let me know if you guys got a notification today from this particular live. Let me know now. Put in yes or no if you got a notification or not. I really need to know, because as I've been telling y'all as of lately, my people ain't been getting notifications. And I keep hearing that they're not getting their notifications, and it's so bothersome. But just let me know if y'all got them. Okay, Ravine says she got hers. Universal Goddess says she got hers. Sade Adams says she got hers. The Jail Slave says she got hers. So it looked like a lot of you guys got y'all notifications today. So that's a good look. That's good to know. Okay. Well, for those of you who answered, thank you for answering yes or no or whatever. Okay, I see a lot of yeses. So there's nothing but yeses in here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into the topic at hand, which is Phaedra Parks really needed on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? And the fans are divided. Okay. So let's get into it. So let's read the article first, because he probably got like tweets and shit up in here. So let's get into it. It says, with the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 almost over, fans are already debating which peach holder should return next season. And Phaedra Parks has become a hot topic. The opinion seems to be split. Some fans believe that Phaedra is still an important part of the cast, saying that she brings balance, humor, and a different energy to the group. Others, however, say they barely realized that she was back on the show. As for me, I think that she's a waste of space. Most of the time, she's making facial expressions, humming, or eating. And that's just not enough to justify holding a peach. I also don't think that she made much of an impact during her time on Married to Medicine. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing a major impact on RHOA either. In my opinion, Phaedra has lost the spark that once made her one of the franchise's most entertaining housewives. Sorry, Phaedra, but you're a dried up prune. Maybe it's time to trade in that peach for a spot on the Golden Life over on E. Ooh, well, that was boldly stated. That was boldly stated, okay? So that was Mr. Marcus. Now, before we get into the fan debate about it, let me just start out by saying that what he just said is no different than what I've been saying for quite some time now. It's about time that some of y'all see that Phaedra is highly overrated and she's not needed. And I've been saying this for so long. And, you know, the girls be mad with me, y'all. Like, you know, Team Phaedra, Team Portia, you know, Nene fans, they always be mad with me. But they be mad with me because I be telling the damn truth. That's why they be so mad. But here's the thing. I've been telling y'all for quite some that Phaedra isn't needed. And I remember when she first was announced that she was going to be on Married to Medicine, I was like, she going to be a waste of space because she not going to give nothing. You know what I mean? Like, she's going to be a waste of space. And I said that from the very beginning. And I'm like, everybody's so excited. Everybody's so excited. Was so excited about her coming to Married to Medicine. And they just knew that she was going to bring something. But when I was saying that I don't think that Phaedra's going to bring y'all anything, y'all are going to be disappointed. She's going to be a confessional gangster in her confessionals like she always is. She's going to hum, make faces, eat, all that good stuff. And she's not going to give y'all nothing. And she's not dating a doctor. So that was literally like stunt casting, in my opinion. And I just did not think that she was going to bring anything. She comes on the show, and what does she do? Nothing. So then the people were saying Phaedra's not bringing nothing to Married to Medicine. And she didn't. And I told y'all she wasn't. But the people, once again, got mad with me. So then she leaves Married to Medicine and takes her ass over to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Everybody was so happy. They were saying, oh my God, she doesn't fit on Married to Medicine. She fits better on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I'm like, she's not going to fit there. She's not going to fit there. So what are we talking about? But once again, I got to keep saying it. Once again, the people get mad at me because I'm calling a spade a fucking spade. She didn't fit on Married to Medicine because she's not that damn entertaining. And she's not going to fit on Real Housewives of Atlanta because she's not that damn entertaining. She's not. Y'all got to let that pipe dream go, baby. She's not that fucking entertaining. She never gives y'all shit. So I'm trying to understand what is it that y'all see in this lady, because she literally don't be giving y'all nothing. Seriously. She don't be giving you shit. And I be trying to understand what is this entertaining factor that she has that you guys love so much. I don't know, and I don't get it, nor do I understand. But it, like I always say, it may not be for me to understand. Who knows? So she got on Real Housewives of Atlanta maybe like 2 weeks before, like the last 2 weeks of filming. And everybody was just so happy that she was there. Again, I didn't understand why. Then she comes on this season. She got a full season. Phaedra didn't do anything. What I mean by Phaedra didn't do anything, the people that the folks are mad at, like Kay and Kelly and Pinky and Shamia, they actually had real storylines. They actually let you into their lives. We saw K. Michelle's husband. We saw her struggles with her surgery. We saw her, getting into the country music of it all. With Kelly, we saw her struggling with her divorce, her having to pack up and uproot her family and her girls. We saw that. Pinky, we saw her opening up her life with her husband and her kids. We saw her talk about her bankruptcy and her struggles as a businesswoman and the things that she's experienced. Then we see Shamia, who's struggling with just being a wife and trying to give her husband another child, and how much of a struggle that is. Those are real life things. And we saw that. But we didn't see none of that with Phaedra. Drew going through a whole damn divorce, and we ain't seeing none of that. Angela ain't doing nothing but going after Shamia on every motherfucking episode. And Portia wants us to believe that she flip-flopping between dick and pussy. So my thing is, Phaedra did not give us no real, she didn't give us anything. She didn't give us no story. We don't know what's going on in her life. We can tell you what's going on in K. Michelle's life. We can tell you what's going on in Kelly's life. We can tell you what Pinky's dealing with. We can tell you what Shamia's dealing with. To be honest, we can slick tell you what Portia's going through. But with Phaedra, we don't know nothing that she's going through. Why are we watching this? Let me see. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Miss Lee Carter. And you say, turns out they cut out a lot of Phaedra stuff for whatever reason. On Watch What Happens Live, she said that they filmed the boys meeting Apollo's son for the first time. Well, to be honest, who cares? To be honest, I wouldn't have cared about them meeting Apollo's son for the first time. Like, Apollo not even on the show. And to be honest, I don't really give a damn, to be honest. Like, I don't. I mean, I know some people probably would have cared enough to see that, but if we're just being honest about what I think, I really didn't give a fuck about none of that. Like, I didn't care nothing about Apollo's son, about Apollo finding out he had another son. I really didn't care about none of that. So I definitely wouldn't have cared about seeing it on show. And if we want to be honest, Phaedra has always been overrated to me. Always been overrated. If we can go back, let's go back to season 3. Season 3, Phaedra was like irritating. She was over the top, lying about her due date and all that other shit. Season 4, she wanted to be a funeral home director. By season 5, that is when she started to have a storyline, because Kenya came along and shook the table. And that's why she had a storyline, because of Kenya. No shade. To be honest, I didn't even like Phaedra season 3 and 4. I didn't start liking Phaedra until season 5 because I couldn't stand Kenya, and I thought that Kenya was out of lines and out of bounds for some of the things that she had done in regards to Phaedra. So that's why I started to like Phaedra, because she had, that beef with Kenya made her likable for me. Season 5, 6, 7, she was beefing with Kenya. Season 8, she started beefing with Candy. Season 9, beefing with Candy. So my thing is with Phaedra, she was only good when she had a feud with somebody. That's the only time that Phaedra was really good. So I know that a lot of y'all like Phaedra. I know y'all do. And I know a lot of Faye people are probably watching this live, and they're probably calling me a hating ass bitch and everything under the sun. Because when it comes down to Housewives and I talk about your faves, y'all hate me. But but I don't see it for Phaedra, and I don't think I ever will see it for Phaedra. I just don't. I don't think I will, because I just feel like she is phony. Like, honestly, I think that she's phony as fuck. So I don't know. But that's just me. I don't know. I don't see it for Phaedra. I don't. So let me ask y'all in the comments before we get into like the debate and stuff like that. Let's talk to y'all in the comments. Do y'all think that Phaedra is needed? Put in a yes or no. I want to see what y'all say. I'm gonna put y'all comments on the screen real quick. What y'all think? Now I put my head down for 1 minute, and y'all are already flooding my chat. Let me look. Okay, California Cutie 310 says no. She said no. No. Oh, she said hell no. I'm sorry. No. Pocket Boy got an N, so I guess that means no. Ravine, no, no, and no. Aqua D, no. Sade, is it Sade or is it Sade? Please tell me. Some people spelling it Sade and sometimes it's Sade. So please let me know. But she said hell no. Gabby said hell no. K Smile 7 said no. You said hell no. It's definitely unanimous. It's definitely unanimous. Okay. Nora says no. Cherie says she don't give a damn because she don't watch the show no more. Okay. And Ravine says, let Scotty know what you think. Is Phaedra needed? Yes or no? Okay, so I said it right. Okay. Because see, sometimes I be getting fucked up, honey. Because I be needing to know. Is it Is it Sade or is it Sade? I need to know. Because I will butcher somebody's name. Okay. And not on purpose, but I know I can butcher somebody's name. So let's get into the debate of it all now. Let's go ahead and get into the debate. Let's look at the tweets. Okay. So they ask, is Phaedra Parks needed? So someone says, no. All she does is make stupid, silly faces. She needs to work for the circus. Now she needs to work for the circus, honey. Not y'all saying that Phaedra need to work for the circus. Y'all are mean. Now I know I say some shit. But that is so mean. Oh my God. Now she needs to work for the circus. Oh my God. Y'all said for the circus. Oh my God. Let me see. I agree with you, Scotty. Phaedra has always been overrated. I believe people liked her due to the Kenya of it all. Just my opinion. Exactly. Phaedra is there. as Portia's sidekick. She could have been a friend of like Sin. I agree. The only reason Deidre, only reason in the confession, I'm gonna need her to say it with her chest in front of the girl. Who is Deidre? Scotty, you're not lying. However, comma, I don't mind her on the show. All she does is squint and give confessional reads. She's not. If the show removes Kelly or Shamia, then the others would be forced to share their lives. Everybody is fighting with Kelly and Shamia. That is very true. Let's move on to the next one, y'all. So it says, the only thing she does on the show is say, oh, okay. Child. It's a bunch of bullshit. She can leave. Now that's I agree with. I agree with that. I can't lie to y'all. I definitely agree with that sentiment. I really do, because that's literally all she does. We don't know what she's going through. We don't know what her life is like right now. Like, that's literally all she fucking does in every damn scene that she's in. Let's continue on, y'all. You know what? At first I was gonna say no. However, I do like her role on the show, and she's forever hilarious. Here's the thing. She does have her funny moments. I can definitely give you that. She does have her funny moments. But here's the problem with that. If she's only going to do that and not really give us anything else, then she don't need to be holding no peach. She may as well be a friend of the show if that's all she's going to give. If all you're going to give us is confessional shade, a little funny moments here and there, then why are you here then? If you're not going to share your life, then why are you here? The purpose of being on a reality show is to share your life, right? So if you're not doing that, then just be a friend then. Because to be quite honest, I'm one of the main people that's saying we don't need to let nobody go this season and that the cast is good this season. I'm one of the main people that's saying that. So when I say that, I mean it. But do I think that Phaedra needs to have a damn peach in her hand? I don't think so. I think that she will be better off as a friend. Honestly. That's just what I think. Some of y'all might not agree with it, but that's just what I think, okay? I feel that way. I definitely feel that way. I feel as though that's what it's giving. It's giving friend of. It's not giving, I'm supposed to be a peach holder. It's giving friend. That's what it's giving to me. See, a lot of y'all are agreeing with me. See, I'm not. See, this is how I know I'm not hating, because I'm literally telling y'all the truth. But we can move on to the next one. Let's go to the next tweet, y'all. So it says, required. She's a whole vibe. But my thing is, a vibe of what though? What's her vibe? What's her vibe? We don't know nothing about Phaedra. Okay, we know that she's a lawyer. We know that she like dead people. We know that she's obsessed with camel toes. We know that she loves her boys. And we know that she doesn't show her real life. So what exactly are we doing here is what I'm trying to figure out. But that's just me. That's just me though. I can't really say nothing else. That's all I got for that. Let's continue. The next one says, wait, Phaedra's on the show? I didn't notice. Oh Lord. Oh my God, y'all are crazy. The people are crazy. Talking about some they didn't notice. Let me see. Someone says, what's weird is she seems that she'll be the most interesting outside the show. She ain't none on the show though. She's also obsessed with Portia's butt. She absolutely is. Let's continue. No, but back in seasons 3 and 9, I would have said, yeah, she's not that Phaedra anymore. Now, even though this nigga right here, can't take a difference of opinion on Twitter. He came at me crazy on Twitter because my opinion was different than his, weak ass. But however, I do agree with him. And I feel like that is one of the reasons why I don't want Nene back on the show. Because Nene is not the same Nene that she was when she was on the show. And I think a lot of y'all, in the words of Rodney, not y'all, but y'all, but I feel like when it comes down to her, to Nene and Phaedra and people like that, like y'all be begging for these people to come back, but they're not going to give you guys the same thing that they gave them before. Like, they're not going to give you the same thing. That's why I get absolutely annoyed when people constantly keep begging for Nene to come back, because the thing of the matter is, y'all not going to get the same Nene that y'all had before. It's just not going to fucking happen. Y'all not going to get that girl back. Y'all not. And y'all got to understand, y'all not getting her back. Y'all not. It's never going to be the same Nene. And the thing is, she was already not giving the same Nene when she left. Nene was literally insufferable when she left the last time. Like, the last time she was on there, she was insufferable. Her last season on the show, I could not stand Nene. Like, she still have her funny moments and shit like that. And if I'm being honest, she's one of the main reasons why I'm going to probably try and review the Ultimate Girls Trip and shit like that. Like, I'm gonna literally try to do that because I want to see what she gives. But I don't think that she should be on Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore. Like, just get the old girls together, bunch them up on the Golden Life, make it the Golden Life Atlanta, and call it a damn day. Like, do that, because I personally don't really care to see Nene on there. Like, because Nene, she not gonna give y'all the same shit. She not, and y'all know she not. But then y'all get mad when people say shit like that because y'all think that we hating. And the thing is, no one's hating. It's just a different, like, we're having a conversation, right? So let's just have that. I don't think that Nene is gonna be that person that y'all think she's gonna be. And no shade, but she ain't. That's really the truth of the matter. She's not gonna give y'all what y'all think she is. Which is, unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but that's the truth. It's literally the truth. Like, period. So, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about that. Let's continue with the next one. The next one is, yes, I'm watching because she's there. Well, if that's the whole reason why you're watching, baby, then I feel sad for you. But she definitely ain't the reason why I'm watching it. Let's continue. No, 2 years on Married to Medicine and Atlanta, and yet nothing memorable. And that is the facts. That is true. She ain't bringing us nothing. I ain't saying that Phaedra got to get on here and curse people out, but I would like to know more about Phaedra. Like, I would really like to know more about Phaedra. Seriously. Like, I would. Literally. I would literally like to know more about her, because I feel like I don't know shit about her at this point, because she don't ever share anything. Let's continue on. Y'all ask this same stupid ass question every week. Phaedra money is long. She has history with some of the women in the group, and she knows how to have a good time at playing trips. Y'all want her to spend $70K on teeth and cry about her finances, and bitches like that is stupid, because that is not what we're saying. Ain't nobody asking for her to be broke or anything like that. What we're asking for is for her to show her life. She's giving friend of, not peach holder. But again, y'all don't know how to take constructive criticism. Someone says, no, she's not the voice of reason and she brings nothing to the group. She can go. She also fails to tell people the truth when need be. But see, here's the thing. You should not be expecting Phaedra to be telling y'all the truth when she don't tell the truth about her own self. When she lies about everything. So how are you going to expect her to tell anybody else the truth? Come on now. We gotta use our heads here. How she gonna tell anybody the motherfucking truth? How? She ain't honest with her damn self, let alone being honest with anybody else. So no, y'all ain't gonna never get that. Let me see. What's next? It says, absolutely, everyone is except Kelly and Shamia. And see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all saying that everybody else is needed except Kelly and Shamia, but Kelly and Shamia, Kelly and Shamia are the main ones y'all talking about. They're bringing more to the show than anybody, but y'all don't want them back. But the only reason why you don't want them back is because you don't like them. But don't you think Nene should come back just on general purpose because she's done so much for the show? No, I don't think she should come back at all. Let's see. Love her down, but I'm not seeing it for her. She's bringing nothing. See? Yeah, she brings a fun touch into the group with the subjects to talk about. She should be a friend in. She adds no value but to just sit there and laugh at everything. Friend. No, she plays safe. Pack her up, right? She doesn't clock in like she should. Kenya is the only one who makes her work, which is what I said early in the video. When Kenya came along, that's when Phaedra became someone on the show when Kenya came in. Because Kenya came in and made her ass work. And that's just the truth of the matter. Kenya came in and made her work for her check. That was the most Phaedra ever worked when Kenya was on the show. Honestly. And we can sit up here and deny it all we want to, but it's the truth. Let's see. In any of the seasons, was she ever needed? I mean, hey, let me see. And that's it. So for the most part, everybody most of the people feel the same way that I do. What is she bringing? What is she doing? And like I said, I know a lot of y'all like Phaedra, and I'm not trying to take that from y'all. I'm not trying to take that from y'all at all. Like Phaedra all you want, but it's all about what she's bringing to the show. And I personally, and this is just me personally, I don't think that she's bringing a lot. I think that I still stand by what I've said in regards to the group pretty much staying the same. I do think that the group should stay the same, but in the same token, I do think that Phaedra should be demoted. I do think she should be demoted. And that's just that on that. But y'all, that's it. That is all, okay? I'll be back around 10:35 for a late night live where we discuss Claudia Jordan, where she says that she personally feels like Portia Williams is icing out Shamia Morton. And we're going to talk about that around 10:35 tonight, okay? So with that being said, you guys, your boy's up out of here. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Scotty by Nature.